The stage lights glow softly as Marcelito Pomoy walks out onto the AGT stage, carrying himself with the same humility that has always defined him. There is no dramatic gesture, no exaggerated confidence, just a calm smile and a respectful nod to the judges and audience. For a brief moment, everything feels familiar. Simon Cowell sits comfortably in his chair, arms relaxed, wearing an expression that suggests experience and expectation. He has seen countless performances, heard thousands of voices, and believes he understands what is about to happen. But this moment, quiet and controlled, is exactly what makes the coming shock so powerful. The audience applauds warmly, though without chaos. Some people whisper to each other, recalling Marcelito's past performances, while others simply wait, curious but unaware that history is about to repeat itself in a new way. The band readies itself. The background screen fades into a soft, emotional visual, setting the tone for something heartfelt. Marcelito closes his eyes, placing one hand lightly on his chest, as if grounding himself. This simple gesture communicates confidence, focus, and deep emotional connection, qualities that separate great singers from unforgettable ones. Simon watches closely, his face neutral. In his mind, this is the calm before a familiar storm. Another good performance, perhaps impressive but predictable. He tilts his head slightly, studying Marcelito's posture and breathing, trying to read the performance before it even begins. Other judges glance at Simon, knowing his reactions often signal whether something truly special is happening. Right now, there is no sign of surprise. No raised eyebrows, no smile, just quiet observation. As the first soft note of music fills the theater, the atmosphere shifts almost invisibly. The audience grows silent, instinctively sensing that something meaningful is about to unfold. Marcelito inhales deeply, holding the moment just long enough to build tension. This pause is powerful. It stretches time, making every heartbeat feel louder. It is not empty silence, it is loaded with expectation. The kind of silence that only appears before greatness reveals itself. This scene matters because it shows how underestimation works. Simon, like many others, believes he understands Marcelito's talent. He expects excellence, but not astonishment. Marcelito's calm demeanor plays into this assumption, lowering defenses and setting the perfect trap for surprise. The quiet, respectful beginning is not weakness, it is strategy. It invites the audience and judges into a false sense of certainty, making what comes next even more unbelievable. In this calm opening moment, Marcelito Pomoy is not just preparing to sing. He is preparing to challenge expectations once again. The stage is set, the silence is complete, and Simon Cowell, confident and unguarded, has no idea that in just seconds, he will witness something he truly didn't see coming. The first note leaves Marcelito Pomoy's lips with confidence and control, a rich, emotional male tenor that fills the theater effortlessly. It is strong, clean, and technically perfect. The audience responds with gentle nods and quiet admiration. This is familiar territory. Simon Cowell listens carefully, arms still relaxed, his expression calm but attentive. It's good, very good, but in his mind, it aligns with expectations. Marcelito is talented, no doubt. For a brief moment, Simon believes he understands the direction of the performance. Then, without warning, everything changes. In a single breath, Marcelito's voice shifts. The deep tenor disappears and is instantly replaced by a soaring female soprano, clear, powerful, and breathtakingly pure. The transformation is so sudden and flawless that it feels unreal, as if two singers have taken turns without ever stepping onto the stage. A wave of gasps sweeps through the audience. Mouths fall open, eyes widen. The sound cuts through the air like lightning, striking everyone at once. Simon's body language changes immediately. He leans forward, his eyes locked on Marcelito, disbelief replacing confidence. His eyebrows rise, and for the first time, he doesn't try to hide his reaction. This is not just impressive, it's impossible. The judges exchange stunned looks, silently asking each other the same question: did that really just happen? Marcelito continues, now switching seamlessly between male and female voices, creating the illusion of a perfect duet with himself. Each transition is smooth, controlled, and emotionally precise. There is no strain, no hesitation, only mastery. The audience erupts into applause in the middle of the performance, unable to contain their shock. Cheers echo through the theater, yet Marcelito remains composed, fully immersed in the song, as if performing this miracle is the most natural thing in the world. Simon shakes his head slightly, a rare gesture of surrender. He has judged singers for decades, critiqued legends, and rejected countless hopefuls, but this defies comparison. This isn't just about range or technique. It's about control, timing, and emotional intelligence. Marcelito isn't showing off. He's telling a story through two voices, blending them into one unforgettable performance. What makes this moment truly powerful is the precision. Marcelito doesn't simply switch voices, he switches souls. Each voice carries its own emotion, character, and depth. The male voice grounds the performance with strength, while the female voice lifts it with elegance and vulnerability. Together, they create something entirely new, something the AGT stage has rarely witnessed. This scene is the turning point. Expectations are shattered. Simon realizes that what he thought he understood was only the surface. Marcelito Pomoy has once again crossed the line between talent and phenomenon. From this moment on, there is no doubt, the performance is no longer predictable. It is legendary in the making. The final note leaves Marcelito Pomoy's voice and hangs in the air like a heartbeat frozen in time. For a brief second, the entire theater is silent. No cheers, no movement, no breath. It is the kind of silence that only follows something extraordinary, when the mind needs a moment to catch up with what the ears have just experienced. Marcelito stands still at center stage, head slightly bowed, eyes closed, as if he himself is listening to the echo of what he has just created. Then the moment breaks. The audience erupts into thunderous applause. People leap to their feet, cheering, shouting, and clapping with uncontrollable energy. The reaction is not polite or planned, it is raw and emotional. This is not just appreciation, it is awe. Cameras pan across the crowd, capturing faces filled with disbelief and joy. Some people laugh in shock, others wipe away tears. Everyone knows they have just witnessed something rare. Simon Cowell rises from his chair, slowly at first, almost unconsciously. He doesn't rush to speak. He doesn't reach for his microphone. Instead, he claps, steady, deliberate, and sincere. His expression is different from his usual sharp, critical demeanor. There is no skepticism, no guarded smile, only respect. This silence from Simon speaks louder than any compliment he could give. For a judge known for his words, choosing not to speak immediately is the ultimate surrender. The other judges follow, standing and applauding, but all eyes remain on Simon. His reaction confirms what everyone feels: this performance has crossed beyond competition. He shakes his head slightly, a small smile forming, as if admitting defeat to something truly beyond expectation. It is a rare moment when Simon Cowell, the hardest man to impress, allows himself to be amazed without resistance. Marcelito opens his eyes and looks toward the judges, gratitude written clearly on his face. He places a hand over his heart and bows gently, acknowledging the love pouring toward him from every corner of the theater. There is no arrogance in his victory, only humility. He knows what he has done, not just surprised Simon, but reminded everyone why music still has the power to shock, heal, and unite. When Simon finally reaches for his microphone, he pauses again, choosing his words carefully. The crowd quiets, hanging on to every second. Whatever he is about to say will matter, but even before he speaks, the message is clear. Marcelito Pomoy has done it again. He has broken expectations, challenged judgment, and delivered a performance so powerful that even Simon Cowell had nothing to say. This final scene seals the moment into AGT history, not with loud criticism or dramatic commentary, but with something far more meaningful: respect, silence, and a standing ovation that says it all.